has won more money than any other harness driver in history, well past $100 million. Has won every major stake multiple times. Today he's behind Mystical Ice. 3 join him. The Dirk Simpson trained filly and Campbell. Dirk Simpson driving Touched by Angels himself. Mac Attack K, Fancy Creek Speedy join him, and here they come. Are off and trotting from the outside. Fancy Creek Speedy will lead him toward the turn. Out second, Mystical Ice. Third, Touched by Angels. And away trailing Mac Attack K as they gun toward the turn. And on the outside, Fancy Creek Speedy easing to the lead. Between them, still there, Mystical Ice second. And now she takes command, parking Fancy Creek Speedy as they drive toward the quarter-mile mark. On the inside, dropping over against the rail, now to lead it by a neck as they drive to the turn and to the quarter. Mystical Ice on the outside, Fancy Creek Speedy, and Fred Finn have just made a break. They just reached the quarter. They're racing past it. Mystical Ice will lead them. Behind her, her stablemate Touched by Angels. The front quarter in 32 seconds. They'll straighten now down the backstretch. And rolling toward the half-mile mark, being led by a length and a half by the Donerail colt, Mystical Ice, and John Campbell. Stalking him second now is Touched by Angels as they trot toward the half-mile mark. The SJ's Photo Filly and Simpson still second. On the inside, a closer third, Mac Attack K, 2-year-old colt by BJ's Mac. After a break, Fancy Creek Speedy, the nearly perfect gelding, can see the entire field as they race past the half in 105.3. Headed now past the draw gate. Mystical Ice controls the tempo of this one for Campbell. On the outside, the move by Mac Attack K, and Amron alongside the leader. And now the lead changes hands as they're past the draw gate. The new leader, Mac Attack K, leading by a length. On the inside, second is Mystical Ice, trotting a close third, Touched by Angels. And Fancy Creek Speedy again is on a break as they approach three-quarters. Mac Attack K rolling for Dameron. And the multiple Kentucky County Fair Stakes winner is past three-quarters and 137. He at the top of the lane has drawn away lead by 4 lengths. On the inside, Mystical Ice second. On the outside, Touched by Angels moves up third. Still trailing Fancy Creek Speedy as they're in the lane. And drifting wide off the turn, but still leading is Mac Attack K. On the inside, here comes Mystical Ice. And on the outside, trying to close, Touched by Angels. And now on the inside, Mystical Ice as they trot to the wire. Mystical Ice, Mac Attack K, Mac Attack K. Appeared to win it, but took a bad step at the wire. That'll be a judge's call, 206 and 3. Mac Attack K might have been home by a head over Mystical Ice, but he took a bad step at the wire. Dameron trains La Center, Kentucky, on the Ohio River, just 30 miles west of Paducah. And already this week at the Illinois State Fair, he has been second in a pair of eliminations with Illinois breds. This trotter, 4 times a winner in the Kentucky Fair Stakes Series. 2-year-old colt by the very successful racehorse BJ's Mac from Keys Lady in Red by Meadow Road. She a half-sister to one of the greatest trotters in Europe. Owned by Fred Giles of Barlow, Kentucky. And here he is, winner of the top line for 2-year-old trotters, Mac Attack K.